I think Taz is something close to be sleeping. Oh, there he goes. He just woke up. Hello. How are you? How are you, bud? I'm tired. Want to go back to bed. When Mr. Tanz here knows that there's food in the room, he's trying to get out to get his fair share. Otherwise, he sits calmly in his cage. I find that a little bit disturbing. Yeah, okay, he's no problem. He's a fairly gentle feeder now, and he doesn't get too hyperspace. But you don't want him to get too friendly and trying to dig his way out of his cage. That's not a good thing. He seems sort of listless the past couple of days, and I'm wondering if it's the same sort of issue that took old Little Red out. Now my thought was, and this was actually a suggestion from my vet, that the rodents that I've gotten have some bacteria that creates an endotoxin and ends up killing the snake. But this is highly unusual. I'll keep you guys posted. Here we are. Since Taz was nice in her stroll, we'll give her a rat treat. Ooh, that's an intense stare. Okay. Folks, you're 1 inch, 25 millimeters from Taz's face. It doesn't get any closer than that. This is real Black Mamba cam. Oh, excuse me. Arr. You got it? There you go. You need a little support? There you go. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that view. 1 inch from the mamba's mouth. You're okay, sweetheart. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oops. Here. Here, you've been a very, very good lady. So we'll just back down here to a medium distance and sit down and watch you work that. Okay. You okay, huh? Alright, I'm going to get up slowly and back away. And just let her do her thing. How are you? Look who has come out to visit me. Yeah, that's the cam. And Taz is getting fairly used to poking her head out. and visiting. She's still a little timid, so we take baby steps. And it's a little tough for you people to have a perspective on just how close she is to me. So I'll put this up on a tripod and off to the side and allow you to peer down on our interaction, and hopefully it will continue to be a peaceful one. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to startle you. Now, I don't know if you can see, her tongue flicks changed from the nervous ones to the inquisitive ones. Now, I don't think from experience that she'll go flopping out, but I've got a short hook. Really should have the long one, but I don't have room to work with the long one down here in between cages. But as long as you go slow and you don't threaten these guys, if they don't perceive a threat, they're just very curious and intelligent snakes that want to understand your surroundings and be safe and secure. And as long as you don't do anything to frighten her or them, generally they will leave you alone. I admit that it does get very scary when she reaches out and tries to climb on my shoulder or to investigate me. Hi, Kermit. Kermit's down below looking at me like, you got anything good to eat? I'll feed you guys tomorrow. No, you don't want to visit the lanceheads. Matter of fact, I think the lanceheads are a little bit more scary than she is. She's at least what I consider to be a lot more intelligent and thinks about her actions, whereas the lanceheads are always on hair trigger reflex. I would not be sitting down on the floor if it was the lanceheads. You know, you also have to consider the lanceheads have an additional weapon in their arsenal. They have the heat-sensitive pit. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. There we go. That's a good girl. See, she switches over from the nervous one to normal tongue flicks. And, you know, then we know everything is okie dokie. We definitely don't want her on a hair trigger. So we just sit down and let her have what the zoos would call, and I call, enrichment, which means that she gets to crawl about and investigate. As long as things don't get out of hand and she's in relaxed mode, this is possible. This is no different from what I do with Gabby, except Gabby isn't, well, it's hard to compare these two. Whoa. No, you don't want to come out. I don't want you to come out. How's that, huh? Okay. No, you're going to go up and visit the Russell's Vipers? Huh? Okay. Now you're getting difficult. See, this also sort of gets her used to the hook. And she realizes the hook is not something bad. Although, it is sort of bad. Okay, I got you. You're going to swing. You're going to swing. There you go. Now, come on. There's your cage. Cage is to the rear. Here's your cage. There you go. Oh, stop for a drink? Huh? Okay. There you go. Very good. Very good. See, you're always at risk when you're working these snakes, whether you're working them with a trap box, or you're trying to transfer them or do something with them. So I would prefer to take a little bit of the risk up front and work with these guys a little bit one-on-one. So we build some trust. In that way, you know, if I need to do something in the cage, I am pretty certain that I can open the door and do what I need to do without worrying that she's going to fly across the cage and whack me or out and past me. I just prefer to have a better relationship with the animal than some meanie with a long hook that's frightened to death. And you know, those animals can pick up on fright, and you know, you need to react calmly and work with the animal a little bit at a time. Take baby steps. Now, she's been in my care since September, and we're just reaching this step. You know, never press a bad situation with one of these guys. So I basically go with her flow. If she wanted to go across, I wasn't going to overreact and stop her. I just let her go, and slowly stood up, slowly lifted her off the ledge, let her dangle, and then redeposited her in her cage. Hey, the door's over here, girlie. The door's over here. Yeah, I know. Hi, I'm over here. If you want to come out, come this way. She's over at the other side. Meanwhile, the orgy is still taking place in the cage over there. It's actually a bit distracting. So we'll let, geez. You know, these Sarasis have been going at it for weeks now. You think they would be tired? Hey girlie, you okay, huh? Was that alright? Huh? Nobody hurt you, huh? Here she comes. Here she comes. Hi, Taz. And she's tasting where I was tapping my finger to see if there was any good rodent taste on it. And there isn't. You know, I would certainly, one thing you want to avoid is having the scent of any of the prey that you're feeding them on your fingers or on your clothes, because then you're in trouble. Because they don't know if you're going to feed them, they don't know if you're going to handle them. Ah, that's sweet. See, she's getting a nice drink of fresh water that I just put in there. Now I had to change her water because she pooed in it. Oh, but she's a very nice girl. She's a very nice girl, aren't you? Huh? Yeah. Oh, you gonna get another drink? Huh? Was that tasty? Okay. Well, I'm tired. It's bedtime, You had a nice drink, you got some water, you got a little bit of moving around, so let's call it a night.